T-Dog, J-Boy, and me, I'm Lugs. Our pride and joy is pumping our mugs. Be careful, kids, it could get rough. We're flipping our lids on sports and other stuff. Welcome to Sport Weasel Central. I'm Lugs.
I'm J-Boy.
And I'm T-Dog.
This is sports and other stuff. Like Weebles, we wobble, but we don't fall down. The possibility of playing NBA games without fans in arenas. NFL free agency, including Tom Brady. Will he stay or will he go now? Plus, sports of yesteryear, more stuff. But how about this, gentlemen? LeBron James says, if I show up to an arena and there ain't no fans there, I ain't playing. Really? How will that work? Your thoughts? And what about the NCAA tournament? No fans or yes fans? What do you think?
Well, I think we're overreacting top to bottom
Over
this coronavirus. I mean, yeah, you don't want to get this, but let's be honest now. Every day on this planet, probably 1 million folks die from various things, and we don't stop. You know, we're stopping, and the stock market's just it seems a little overreactive to me. All of this.
That's Wall Street today. For the past several days.
Yeah, it's good to have precaution, but it's still going to spread. I don't. And I know we're not I know this isn't the CDC podcast, so this is probably
the most
informative. Yeah,
stuff.
You're right. It's true. I don't know if this is the most informative take.
We're not a WHO affiliate.
The World Hockey Association, maybe.
But I think it's fine. I think it's fine to have games without fans until possibly, I guess it maybe dies down to a degree, or obviously people build up some level of immunity, because obviously you can't do it forever. But still, like we've talked about, all the money with these sports now are in the contract. So they're going to lose some money short term, but the contract for the NCAA tournament, it's not going to kill them if no one doesn't go to these games. It's not going to be great, but some of those games they probably lose money on, so it's actually might be a win for them.
Yeah, maybe, but when you start just hiding out and bunkering down and fighting people for hand sanitizer in a grocery store and stuff like that, it's just out of all bounds for me. It's like, you guys, life is going to go on. 3 weeks from now, we'll be doing other stuff.
This is the guy they want for NBA Commissioner, Bobby Knight. The cheers will go up in the arena, but it'll sound like this.
Oh.
Nobody there. What? What happened?
No, like I was telling J-Boy, my favorite is I want there not to be fans for the first week of the tournament, just so when they do the one shining moment at the end, when someone sinks a big shot at the end of the game, you just hear random people be like, "Yeah, way to go, Johnny!" And you don't hear the roar of the crowd. They love that gnat sound of roar of the crowd on a buzzer beater. And there's not going to be anybody. It's just going to be so bizarre.
Well, no, they're going to plug in fake sound.
With no one in the background.
Defense.
They're going to plug in fake sound. I mean, come on. I don't know.
They'll use the Russian crowd from Rocky IV for Rocky.
Well, and
I'm like, what the hell?
And in other Corona news,
go for it.
Corona, the beer, is losing money apparently since this whole thing went down.
I think it's just people realize it's not a good drink. I think it's just coincidental.
Oh,
but
really?
Lime sales must be off, too, because you always get Corona with a lime in it.
Yeah, so. That tells you it's a bad product. Is they understand, you need a lime for this to even kind of functionally work.
Put a lime in the coconut.
That's what I've heard it said that way before, yes. Next. Okay, Tom Brady, free agency. Big names on the market. What's cooking with that?
Okay.
I was just going to make one comment about Brady.
Let me say this about that.
Brady has no leverage. He's not going anywhere except wherever he goes, it will be some sort of emotional appeal. I mean, he's been trying to push himself up as being wanted somewhere. He's not. I'm sorry. He either stays at New England, maybe goes to Tennessee, but if he doesn't stay at New England, he's done. This last season, you could see it.
Okay, I have 4 possibilities that I think are legitimate.
4 possibilities.
I'll list them in order of legitimacy. I still think number 1 is New England.
1.
They have $41 million in cap space, so they can bring in possibly a wide receiver or a tight end if they're available in free agency. The pluses are, obviously, he knows the team and knows the system. Minus it, he lacks weapons. And to be fair, Marvin Sanu might be better. Marvin Sanu had ankle surgery. Like I said, he wasn't right when he got traded to them. But still, they do lack weapons. Their offensive line coach retired, Dante Scarnecchia. They'll probably lose some offensive linemen in free agency. And also just the relationship between him and Belichick have been strained for a long time.
Oh, Belichick wants him gone.
Yeah. I still think that's the number one
You
place
really
he goes.
think so?
Oh, yes.
I still think that's the number one place he goes. Number 2 is the Titans. They have $50 million in cap
Mike
space.
Vrabel.
He knows Vrabel and respects him. That's a big plus.
Yep.
They have good young weapons in Corey Davis and particularly A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown had 1,000 yards receiving without not even having 90 targets. That's the first player ever to do that.
Oh.
Plus
Okay.
that tiny running back, what's his name?
Oh,
Henry?
yeah.
Derrick
Henry.
Yeah.
He will take the pressure off, but he has to re-sign with them because he's a free agent.
Well.
But they'll probably franchise him possibly. Minuses are Arthur Smith. As much as I doubted him, he obviously did well, but he's a step down from Josh McDaniels as offensive coach. And they're probably losing their right tackle, Jack Conklin, in free agency. He's probably going to be one of the bells of the ball for this free agency draft. And also
bells of the ball.
Yeah, and also tough division. It's a very tough division. Houston, obviously, if Colts turning around.
South.
And Jaguars, obviously, they're a bizarre team, but they can turn around.
The stash.
Third, 49ers.
Wait a minute. Where'd that come from?
The problem with them is they only have projected to have $12.7 million in cap space. They have a great offense. They have a great running game that will protect them, and a good defense that will take pressure off them. The main thing is they don't have a lot of money, and it seems hasty to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo when he was literally 6 minutes away from winning a Super Bowl.
He had one bad pass, right?
I mean, yeah, if he hits that pass, then, we might not even be talking about 49ers being in the mix, right?
You're right.
Well, I don't think the 49ers are in the mix.
I kind of agree with you. Yeah.
Again, Brady brings nothing to the party.
Colts, Chargers.
He's on the backside, way on the backside of a career.
The last one, speaking of people on the backside of the career, because this coach loves quarterbacks on the backside of the career.
Oh,
the last place is the Raiders.
Gruden and Brady? No, never.
No,
Chucky.
$53 million in cap space.
Ooh,
or
that's a lot.
$50.3 million in cap space.
That's a lot.
They have a great O-line, a talented running back, and Jacoby Jacobs, and then also Darren Waller, tight end. So they have 2 pieces. Gruden will love on him, unlike Belichick, because he will schmaz him to death. And that feels to some degree like what Brady wants.
How do you spell that schmaz?
Schmaz.
Schmatzel.
The minuses, their defense is really mediocre. They have no great wide receivers. I mean, they'll probably draft one like CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy, but still, like, it's going to be a rookie. And he has to play Mahomes twice a year.
Good point.
Yeah.
That's 2 losses.
He's not. He's either going to play in New England or he's going to retire.
I agree with you. I know, like, all this smoke. And, look, again, there's people in the know. Like, Jeff Darlington said he'll be amazed if he goes back. And, look, he's more plugged in than us. Obviously, we're not plugged in at all. I mean, so.
I plugged in a radio once, but that's a long time ago.
but I'm just saying, it doesn't. It feels like he just wants to be coddled by people and be like, "Oh, Brady, don't go. We love you. We love you.
We love you, Tommy."
So yeah, oh Tommy, please don't do this to us, Tommy.
TB12. Okay, so you wanted to talk about also the NFL rights, broadcasting rights, and some guy named Al Michaels.
Yes, ESPN. It seems like they possibly are going to move Monday Night Football to ABC, the network, and they want to bring in Al Michaels. And it seems like possibly it's been speculated they'll pay Peyton $20 million a year to be the color analyst.
Yeah.
The most fascinating thing is someone, I believe, who writes for Sports Illustrated pointed out 18 and 19, the Monday Night Football, as much as the Tessitore and Booger McFarland are maligned, the ratings were actually up. So this is totally a prestige move. This is not like we need these people because the ratings are always there for Monday Night Football. It's